When it comes to Ghost Rider, I think the most popular one, obviously, is gonna be Johnny Blaze. Not just because he had 2 Nicolas Cage movies, and that's the one that Sony pushed forward in the film division, but also because of the comics. Now, of course, we know that the Ghost Rider TV series is going to focus on Robbie Reyes, the latest version of Ghost Rider. But rumors are now suggesting that we're actually going to see the original Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, make an appearance. So let's talk about this. And before we get into this, if you guys like the content, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So I don't think it's any surprise that we're gonna see Johnny Blaze. He showed up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's literally a scene where Johnny Blaze is there and he passes on the power of the Rider to Robbie Reyes. So it's really no surprise. At some point, they're probably going to deal a little bit more with his origin, touching upon elements and figuring out what direction they're going to go in. And naturally, the history always ties itself close to Ghost Rider, why he sells his soul and everything like that. So at some point, we have to see it. Now, how much screen time Johnny Blaze has, obviously that's the big one up for debate. And I'm willing to bet it's probably going to be a little bit more than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like in S.H.I.E.L.D. he was there for like maybe 10 seconds and that's it. It was just a scene to establish it and move along. In this, since it's a specific character-driven Ghost Rider series exploring his history, most likely by the sound of it 13 episodes, that's 13 hours of content. If you want to go deep into it, if you want to explore the history, his burden, the Ghost Rider burdening within him, you know, selling his soul, at some point I think you would have to touch upon that. And it really wouldn't surprise me if part of the story deals with him trying to figure out why he was given this power specifically, and maybe trying to track down Johnny Blaze and give it back to him, or at least confront him about it, being like, what was the reasoning, you know, and why was this done? Now, also, we've heard before that actors were interested in it. Certainly Norman Reedus has expressed interest in it. Gabriel Luna said he would love to see Norman Reedus be Johnny Blaze. So this is one of these things where I think it's less of a rumor, and I think it's more of a, we know it's gonna happen, right? Even if it's the same scene from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. flashback, okay, it's still Ghost Rider, it's Johnny Blaze appearing, but it's not to the extent we would want. So if you're a betting man, as I always tell you, bet on seeing Johnny Blaze. Just who knows how they're going to handle it, and who knows when he appears. And it's not going to surprise me when they get down the road to a giant Spirits of Vengeance team up or something, if that's when we see more Ghost Riders, because that would then make a whole lot more sense.